Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have another plan with me from December 4th through December 7th. I have someone sneaking into the room eating, so hopefully he'll be quiet. But I went through all of my old Christmas kits from last year, and me and Elise narrowed them down to the 5 that you're going to see in here. This was the first one that she picked out, and then this is the second. The only one that I picked out was Christmas's, because I wanted to use that for Christmas. But everything else we kind of picked out together. So here is the kit that we picked out. This was from last year, and it's one of Glam Planner's. I think it was actually a redo from her very first year. It's a very light kit. It has almost no color in it. So we're gonna have to add a few splashes of color because this whole kit is basically black and white. It's definitely not my favorite of the kits, but I didn't want to waste it, and I still think it was really pretty. This is so old that the washi is matte, and she has not had matte washi in ages. So I know this was like a bring back your favorites type of kit that she did last year for Christmas. Most of the bigger shops seem to do that for their major holidays, is they'll go back and do like a bring back your favorites type of thing, and that's what this was. This was the bring back a favorite. So right now it is Sunday, and I'm going to do a little bit of the pre-planning for this week. Not a ton of stuff going on, but we do have a few things. So I thought that it would be nice to be able to at least lay down the groundwork. All right, so we have to-dos, today's, littles, and then all of this sidebar, like header type things. All the littles, which I don't really use. Then we have half boxes, a little more sidebar, which is not going to be enough. I'm going to need more stuff, so I'm not sure how to go about this right now. And then we have the check boxes, the full boxes, and all of the deco. Deco I'm not big on, and this is not Christmas week, so we don't need to add in that. This one was kind of a funny haha, because dreaming of a white Christmas, live in Guam. If there's a white Christmas here, maybe we should be worried about an apocalypse type of situation going. I don't think it's gonna happen here, but you never know what God's got in store for us. So I thought that would be fitting that we're dreaming of a white Christmas. That will probably not happen. And as far as the rest of the stuff goes, there's not a lot of stickers in here. This is definitely smaller than her old kits. Her old kits had a bunch more, or her new kits have a bunch more stickers than her old kits did. They have more sidebar stuff. I'm not exactly sure how this one's gonna work just yet, but ooh, geez, there's cat hair everywhere. But we will figure this stuff out. So my cats have this need to run like crazy animals through my entire room at night. Right about 11 o'clock at night every night, they start terrorizing me. And when they terrorize me, they also terrorize my stickers. So I have cat hair all over them because I have a nice little pile sitting next to this table, so I can sit on the floor and plan with you guys. And they think it's so much fun to use this table as a launching pad. So I have to take my camera down every time I'm done, because if I don't, they will destroy it. And they go running like crazy all the way through my room, jumping off of everything. And it's like this is their area to play slip and slide, and they've literally hit the stickers on the floor so hard that they've slid across the floor. And so you have sliding babies everywhere, and it's part funny, part really annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna use the today headers. I don't really like the headers on here, but I don't really have any glitter headers. I'm sure if I looked I could find something, but I don't have much. Her old kits don't have much, period, so I'm kind of curious to see what the other kits I have planned. I think I have at least 2 more Glam Planners. So I have Glam Planner there. Oh, so I have 1 more Glam Planner right now, and I think I have 1 for later too. I'm not sure. So we'll put down all the little todays. We don't have any major things going on this week. My daughter has a day off on Monday because it's teacher study day or whatever it is. Whatever teachers do on those off days. And that's on Monday. But other than that, we don't have any hard plans for this week. The kitten's got a doctor's appointment next week, and yeah, we're boring people, sorry about that. Especially when everyone is just kind of in everyday mode. We just don't do a lot. On Wednesday, I'm hoping to go apply for a job. We'll see how that goes. Okay, and I'm gonna put these ones on because I'm already here. And I know where they're gonna go, so I might as well add them on. It's so light. We need to bring some color into this one. Definitely need some color in this one. I'm not sure what to add in right now, but we'll figure it out. Hey. If I can lay these down straight, it'd be awesome. Really curious to see if you guys can hear any of the background noise going on. We have chickens and dogs that are always making noise outside, and I don't think you guys can hear them, but I always wonder when I do some of these things if you can hear half of the noise that all of these animals are making around here, because it's part funny, part annoying. I don't think I've ever seen so many stray animals in my life. Okay, so there is the basics for the week. I thought about putting these like this, but I didn't. So I'll go ahead and put the to-do headers on, and then I'll do the sidebar, and then I will leave you guys for the most part until Monday. I definitely want to write in Elise's day off though before we go, because I'll forget if I don't. And then I'll wake up in a sudden panic at 7:30 wanting to know why my kid hasn't left for school yet. And then she'll just laugh at me, because she's really good at doing that whenever I forget that she doesn't have a day off. She's actually looking forward to it, and she has a book that she has to finish reading for class, so she actually better get on and do something. She's reading The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which I have not read yet, and I'm hoping that it's not too inappropriate for her. I mean, it wouldn't be on her approved school list for 8th grade if it was, at least I'm assuming. So hopefully she'll like it. The last Owl Crate book that she read of mine was Eliza and Her Monsters, and she loved that book. Okay, so for sidebar, we have one weekly tracker and like a one weekly write-in, and then one this little weekly tracker. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to track these days. I do have these ones back here, but that doesn't really go. That one might kind of go. Doesn't really fit though. I have more, I just need to actually print them out, because that comes from one of the printable shops that I like a lot. All right, so let's see. Let's go kind of small. I miss using washi for like the headers and stuff. I keep meaning to do it and I just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, so she's got a little workout one. So we'll definitely use this for workouts. And I was thinking about it the other day, and there's a couple of, oh, that's not straight. Let's see if I can fix it with this without having to do too much. I was thinking about it the other day. I have like things like vitamins and shakes that I want to start tracking for the week to see if I'm keeping up with doing them on a regular basis. But I haven't actually done anything about it yet, so maybe I'll do that. I need like 3 more habit trackers. I may have to run off and look at my storage of stickers and see if I can find anything that will work with this color scheme of white, and yeah, more white. It's going to be a shock to my system when I start adding things that are colorful in. And then I also need to put in a no school. Probably just put in a little yellow one because we don't want to make it too obvious. For Monday. There's no school on Monday. Look at that, it just pops out. One little tiny piece of yellow and it's like, hello. Have you noticed me yet? All right. And I want like 2 more little habit tracker things. I know I have to have something. I will be right back. I'm gonna go look. All right, that was kind of a bust, but I found these 2, and they're both pink. They don't quite go, but they're close. So we're just going to make do. They're actually almost the same color as each other. Hoping that I was going to be able to fit Happy Mail in here, but it does not look like I'm going to be able to do that. All right, unless there's a 3-heart checklist to buy these. There's this. That might work. Little tiny one. Not a huge fan of this type of mat, because it's removable, which is great, but it's so removable that it doesn't stick well. Okay, so I did that. It's all pretty light though, so hopefully this will work. And then we'll put a little Happy Mail, little over the top, and we'll write in Happy Mail. I don't think I'm gonna get that much more. So those 2 I can stick back with all the other leftovers I have. And then we have, let's go with the gray one. We have a no soda. And then we have spending. Then I think I have So we have no soda. This is a no spending. I actually have a little girl that I can put here. I can figure out where she's at. Okay, so no spend. And this one is for quiet times. Just want to start doing them so I can start checking them off. All right. And then on Wednesday, I have to drop off my husband. So I might as well put that one on too. Because I was just looking at the page for it. I'm telling you, these cats. And we'll use another gray one. And we will stick it on something that size. All right, there is the basics of my layout. And to work with this week, we of course have the cute little, huge, come on, these are huge. The nice big deco, which I really want to use this tree. Sorry, I wanted to use that. Okay, so we have the deco, which I'm sure I will use here and there. An empty page, so I'm gonna throw that out. All the half boxes, the washi, the rest of the littles and headers, and one more box left. I was actually gonna use this for the Happy Mail. But I didn't think about it until after the fact. By the time I thought about it, I already put too much washi down for it to fit. But that's okay. I wish she had little flags, but I don't think she did at this point because I don't like the colors up here, but that's okay. We'll deal. Because I am not smart enough to figure out how to cover those up. So I will see you throughout the week for the rest of the plan with me. Talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, guys. So this week is going to be a little bit different. I got my Glam Vent stuff, and even though I got it on day 4, I wanted to put the first 3 day stickers down, so I flipped back to last week and did that. And that's when I realized there's something wrong with my camera, that the bottom corner was really, really blurry, and the top corner is kind of blurry, and the rest of it's just off. So it wasn't until I was putting them down on last week, I had all the kids come and look, and they were verifying in the little tiny viewfinder that the picture was indeed off. So I'm apologizing profusely for the fact that this does not look right. Our new kitten is extremely hyper. She's more hyper than either of my other 2 cats were when they were babies. And she's just, I think it's that little bit of a wild side with her. She lived outside for a while. She was feral for all we know. She was just too sweet to be truly feral. And she likes to hunt. She likes to play. She likes to chase. So I had my camera sitting on my dresser, which is one of those like waist high long dressers. And of course, because we live in Guam, our floors are all like hard tile. And I don't know who was chasing who, but it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I had left to go take my daughter to the bus stop, and my husband was still asleep, and he got woken up by a huge bang, which was my camera hitting the floor. And because my camera hit the floor, which it's fallen before, and I've never had any problems, but it's never fallen from that far before. And it's not never hit that hard because it was in the back of the dresser, which butts up to my bed. And so if they had knocked it one direction, it would have just flopped onto my bed. They must have knocked it really hard off the end because it was nowhere near the corner. So it hit the ground, but it turned on fine. It was recording fine. So I didn't think anything of it until I looked up on the viewfinder to make sure that I was in frame and saw that the corner was blurry. So I did this week a little bit different. I did Monday and Tuesday with the broken camera because I was already started and I knew it wasn't going to take me very long. And I'm hoping that doesn't bother you guys too much. It does bother me, but more because it's my camera than it is because it looks terrible. I didn't do a whole bunch on those 2 days. I worked out, did leg day on Monday. I did the try a chapter tag type thing with Elise. And we have a whole video that we're trying to get up for you guys, but we're only halfway done with it because guess what? The camera broke. And then I read Truthwitch for a while. Then we did some filming and my normal YouTube stuff. And then on Tuesday, I got the chance to sleep in, which I was very happy about. We did a bunch of shopping. I started the Glam vent stuff, and this when we figured out that my camera broke. It actually broke on Monday, but we didn't figure it out until Tuesday. And now it's going to skip to the end of the week. So you missed Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those ones I did off camera because I was having so many issues. All that really happened was Pat got off early on Wednesday. We were able to do some grocery shopping, and I did upload a video. And then I was reading Truthwitch, and we did shoulders. Then on Thursday, we had a massively lazy day and didn't leave until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon because he actually got the day off, which was really fun. I finished reading Truthwitch. We had a little movie night, and I watched The Holiday. I got some stickers from Saucy Sticker, which will be in my Black Friday haul, which we'll hopefully be able to do something with soon. And then we just got some food and went and got holiday lights. And then Friday, I applied for the job that I've been trying to apply for, and we did yoga, as well as a couple other things. We had planned on going to the gym, but it was closed for some sort of thing. And we have nightly access where we can get in when it's closed, but we went there right as it closed. So the workers were still there, and they informed us that apparently we're not allowed to bring my daughter in with us. And we had no idea that she wasn't allowed to be there after hours. So we ended up going home and doing yoga instead. And we were trying to find one that was, stretchy because we were both really sore from the workouts that we'd had that week, but still like a workout. Well, Pat picked this one called Self-Love. And basically all we did was sit there and rub our feet and our shoulders. It was totally pointless, but whatever. We did get a little bit of stretching in. And then Saturday we did the workout. We had more, we had a little bit more Happy Meal come in from Black Friday. And then we went on a little shopping date and did some Christmas shopping together, just the two of us. And then on Sunday, which is when I was filming this, it was let's try and finish the old plan with me and start the next one on my phone. I ended up buying a selfie stick that had an attachment that had a screw on it so that I could screw it into my tripod. It seems to be working fine. You guys will have to let me know how's the iPhone quality look. I did have to turn up the it's right now it's at 720. I turned it up to 1080, but that won't be until next week's video because I just looked at it today to figure out what it was. So hopefully next week's video will even be a little bit better quality. So besides that was all we did. I put a little bit of the decorations down because I thought it needed a little more. I liked the little pops of color. I thought it looked really cute. This is what I have left over. I have some of the deco, almost all the headers and littles, one box, almost no washi, and this random stuff. And that's it for the week. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.